Hello everybody, I'm here at Dojo on location, which is my favorite thing to do with you guys, and I'm really excited to be here with Taylor Lanier, who invited me over to this really awesome big driveway space, and we're going to do a lesson together today. Today's lesson is going to be a little bit more geared towards our black belt community, especially our Shodans, learning some higher level skills with your fundamentals, how to more put things together. So I know Taylor's going to be challenged, but I hope we're going to have a lot of fun. Kyotsuke, Shomani Ray, Os, Ray. Os. Altagane Ray. Os. Okay. Yoi. Taylor, let's get up into Fudo Dachi. Hey. Good. Just on your own, let's work 50 high area snap punches. So you're bringing your hands right back to your face. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sech, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sech, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sech, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sech, hach, ku, ju. 10 more. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sech, hach, ku, ju. It's a little warm out here, isn't it, Taylor? Yeah. All right. Step back into sparring stance, and let's just do 10 knee kicks on each side. On your own. Go. Hey, good. Switch sides. Am I ahead of you? Oh. Here we go. 10 more. Hey, good. All right, shake that off a little bit. Let's do a little stretch, okay? Skater stretch. One thing about being in this warm out, we're breaking a sweat pretty fast. Okay, over to the right leg. Taylor, count 10.
Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sech, hach, ku, ju.
Good, other side. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sech, hach, ku, ju. Down the center. Your turn.
Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sech, hach, ku, ju.
Good. You know this one where you bend your knees and you're going to kind of twist into your back? So what you want to do here, Hanakiba, put your hand on the inside of your knee, put your other arm on your thigh, and now turn away and push that knee away from you. You feel that stretch? Yeah, it's a good one. Push that open into your hip, breathing into that space. Okay, switch. So put the other hand on the inside of the knee, keep it bent. You want to push it away from you as you lean on the other leg. So good stretches that you can do when it's hard to get down on the ground. Good, all right, shake that off a little bit. Good, just a little thigh stretch. You're gonna reach back with that hand. Try not to fall over as we do this one. Good, whoa. Looking around here and hold their balance. Good, this really gets the thigh and the hip flexor, and of course it challenges your balance. I get my other foot here, and hold that for about a count of 10. Good, shake it off a little bit. All right, Kyotsuke, Ray. Oh, it's okay, everybody. What Taylor's going to be working on with me now is learning how to coordinate your block and your punch in a simultaneous technique. We first start learning this in Pinyan 2 as a yellow belt, but when we go back to re-examine a basic high area block and a high area punch, how can we put those two motions together in that same pattern and that same philosophy or idea where you're going to be simultaneously protecting yourself and counterattacking. So right from Fudo Dachi, we're going to start off with Jodan-uki, Jodan-zuki simultaneously, kind of slow, so Taylor gets the feel of working that technique in this way. It's just a little bit different. So starting with this side chamber, Taylor, and this is a typical cup and saucer chamber. The top hand is your high block, the back hand is your punch. Good. Set it up to the other side, the top hand being your high block, the other hand being the punch. Now slowly working to put those together. Ich, ni, san, shi, Go. Take your time. Rope. Sit. Good job. Hotch. Good. Ku. Good. Together. Ju. Right. So good. Don't worry about putting power into it now. You want to put that timing and coordination. Nare. Good. Back up just a little bit, Taylor, so we have some stepping room here. Yoi. Right foot back, then kusadach, left. Gate on barai. Hey, good. Stepping forward now with the simultaneous high block, high punch. Itch. Good. Get that full chamber. Knee. Chamber the back. Good job. San. Good. Shi. Go. Very good. Rook. Sitch. Good. I'm going to have you turn here and do the same thing. Malte. Chamber the back side, other side. Good. Good. It's good when we make a little mistake. Everyone learns from that. Itch. Good. Knee. San. I love your shirt. Shi. Go. Rook. Sitch. Nice job. Malte. Other side. And one more time. Bring them up. High block. High punch. Good. Nare. So combining your techniques in that way is how you elevate your abilities in martial arts so that you're always doing two things at once. Kyotsuke. It's okay, everybody. So moving along in that same vein, we now want to look at our inside out block simultaneously with a middle area punch. All of these punches, you certainly could throw a high area punch or a different strike with this, but we're just going to work with our middle area punch on this set. Same thing, you're going to chamber to the other side and go the other way. Okay, Taylor, let's start with our cup and saucer on this side. On my count, itch. Other side, knee. San. Shi. Good, let your block open up just a little bit more. Good, go. Rope. Good, sitch. Hotch. Ku. Good, ju. Good. Now I'm noticing something with Taylor that you can narrate for a second that I want to point out to everybody. When you punch, don't lock your elbow, okay? This joint shouldn't be locked. This joint should always have a little bit of play left into it. So a full hard punch, you should still be able to extend your arm just a little bit more. You don't want to keep beating up on those joints. Okay, Taylor, back up just a little bit. Yoi. Right foot back, sen kusadach, left gate on barai. Hey. Stepping forward now with simultaneous uchi uki and chudan zuki. Inside out block, middle area punch. Itch. Chamber the back side. Good. Try to send them out together. Knee. That's better. San. Together. Very good. Shi. Go. Rook. Sitch. I'm going to turn you around here. Remember, you want to chamber the side that ends up being the back side. Malte. Yes, good. Itch. Knee. San. Nice job. Shi. Go. Rook. One more time. Sitch. Malte. Chamber the back side. And send it out one more time. Front hand is the block. Back hand is the punch. Good. So then with that turn, change what you were doing. You did that really well. All right, nare. All right, now this one feels a little bit tricky. We're going to roll right into doing our block, our low area block, and a middle area punch. So it feels kind of funny because one arm is going to be moving forward while the other arm is swinging sideways. We will be working a short while on NiPiPo, and those of you that understand and have worked that punch over, punch under movement, this feels very similar to that, but the hands moving together. So let's practice it first from Fudo Dachi. Set up that cup and saucer and get the feel for the hand swinging and the other hand punching. And you gotta keep, yeah, don't pull it back. It's actually a guard, and a lot of this, guys, sets you up for grabbing motions a lot more readily, okay? Set up the other side. Top hand is going to swing down. Other hand is gonna punch out straight. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. I know. Don't try to put the power in. You can go slow. Rope. Good. Sitch. That's the idea. And separate them. So you want to clear some space so you have a target to punch. That's it. Ku, chu. Good. All right, nare. This one is tricky, okay? Why don't you slide over a little bit? I'm going to step in next to you. We're going to do this one together, okay? Yoi. Right foot back, and kusadachi, left gate on barai. Hey. So that's the single low block. Let's put these together. Ich. Block and punch. Ni. Block and punch. San. Shi. Go. Good. Roke. You've got room for one more step. Sit. Good. Malte. Chamber the back. Chamber the back and drop. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rope. Cinch. Yeah. Right. Change this side already. Step across. As you turn. Drop it. Yeah, nice. Nare. Kyotsuke. Everybody, so now what I want to work on with Taylor, and again, this is all kind of pieces and parts of the kata NiPiPo, which is a black belt kata. This stance, shiko dachi, first appears in our curriculum in this kata, which in other traditional Japanese styles is not the case. They work with this stance as their back stance, where we have kakusadachi as our back stance, and we have nekawashi dachi as our cat stance, a little bit smaller. We see this come in at blue belt. More traditional styles call this their cat stance, and they call this their back stance, shikodachi. So shikodachi, what's that? So if you take your kibadachi, shift your weight to the one side, and then straighten out that toe, this is shikodachi. It's about a 70-30, 65-35 weight distribution, more weight to the back. So for black belts, I like to introduce a transitional movement where you're blocking in shikodachi and then using your hip to transition to punch in a narrow zen. Again, the zen isn't going to be a good zen at hip width where we like it. It will be a little narrow, but it's teaching how to generate movement from the hips rather than starting movement in the extremities. Movement should always begin in the core. Okay, so let's get into shikodachi. So Taylor, let's face this way and spread your feet apart about where you would like your kibadachi to normally be, that kind of a width. Bend your knees, shift your weight towards the back side, and straighten out your front foot. Good. From here, let's just put a high block up with that front hand. Good. Now use your hip to transition to punch. Use your hip again to block. Then follow with a punch. Good. So I'm not watching you right now. I'm going to do a couple with you, but we're going to do 10 on this side. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Don't go up and down. Keep your height the same. Go. Right? So think about where your weight is. Roke. High block. Good. Get that block to stay. Sitch. And then stay there. Good. Let that front foot come a little more forward and push your knee out over the foot. I want to come over there and move your foot. There it is. You felt it. You want that alignment. And I know we're in sneakers, right? And we're on this black top, so it does make it hard. We're not shifting as well as we would be in the dojo, are we? No. Let's do 5 more, Taylor. Ich. Lock. Knee. Good. So don't move your hip and then move your arm. You want to move them together. Same time. Same time. Move your hip and your hand at the same time. Take the power off. Same time. Same time. Same time. Same time. See how everything is happening here? Let that foot turn. Let your back foot turn. Oh, I'm in the punch. I'm in the wrong place. Lock. Punch. Let's switch feet. So set the shikodachi up. And again, in traditional martial arts, we all get hung up with, oh, this is black belt stuff. I shouldn't be doing it. It's really not the case. In traditional martial arts, work the block. So this is the shiko, so push your weight back. Now push that weight back forward. Push your weight back. Push your weight back forward. In traditional, I want you to do that 10 times on your own while I talk. You practice, go. Okay, so you might learn 1 kata. The master might know 10, maybe 20 kata. He would decide for the student which forms best fit them. what their physicality would best lend itself to for their own particular self-defense. So we have it all broken up. You learn this at this rank, but in traditional martial arts, that really wasn't the way. You may only learn 1 or 2 kata of a higher level that we talk about today. How are we doing with that? Now that I ignored you for a little while, did it get better? No? Let's see. Let's do 5 more. Shift your weight. Knee. That's doing better. San. Good. So see though how your back leg, Taylor, is collapsing like this? You have to finish locking it out and push your knee away from you. The back of your knee needs to be strong. 1, 2. 1, 2. See how everything is happening in the leg? Yeah. Keep going. Do 5 more. Another 5. Stay low. Never pop up. Stay low. Lock that leg. Lock it. Lock it. That's better. Good. Relax. Nare. Good. Kyotsuke. Rest. Everybody. Okay, continuing on with today's lesson, we're going to be working on NiPiPo. We have a lot of new shodans in the dojo, even from our last cycle of testing. This is the 3rd kata that's normally taught at our 1st degree level black belt. But as I was saying in our prior section, traditional martial arts was not always taught this way. Your teacher would select 1 kata, whatever kata they felt would best suit your physicality and your abilities, and that would be the kata that you would kind of make your own. So beginners, don't be intimidated. If you want to continue to follow along with this lesson, by all means, jump right in. So this has a rather lengthy salutation. So what you're doing in NiPiPo and Taylor is I'm explaining to the class. I want you following along behind me. You start in Misubadachi, heels together, toes apart. Hands folded in front of you. It is not a Moxo kata, so there's no call to Moxo and there's no eyes closing. On the first count, the feet close and the hands pull to the hip. The chamber in this kata is very low. The other hand stands like a hat right on the top of it, similar to how we made chamber in Saiha. From here, with the feet together, step small directly behind your other foot. Pivot 90 degrees to your left and bring these hands to the opposite hip. Good. Remember, all motion starts in the lower body, not the arms. I don't move my arms to move my legs. I move my legs to move my arms. Now, I'm going to pivot into back stance and bring my arms with me into this set hand position. Good. Now I pivot back and I drop both hands in a double low block. Pivot and drop. Good. From here, the left leg steps out on what I'm going to call the main line, the straight line of the kata. So you step out, bring this hand up and over, and rake down. So I have a hand position of 1 knuckle. Good. Nare. We're going to repeat that first section. Toes are open, hands are folded. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Carrying on. The hip rotates to extend the hand. Now I'm going on a perpendicular line to the main line of the kata. I'm going to step to that line and hit it with my elbow. From here, once again, motion doesn't start in the hand. I don't throw out my hand to move my body. I move my hips to throw my hand. Popping up with that hammer fist. Good. Nare, we're going back. Kyotsuke. Oh, it's okay. We're going to repeat the beginning section of NiPiPo, and then we're going to continue on. Okay, so with me, Taylor, here we go. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Set that knuckle. Rope. Sich. Hach. Here we're adding on. Ku. Front snap kick. Punch, punch. Set your hands in the cup and saucer chamber. Push your stance forward. You need to make room for that shiko dachi. Double punch. Press. Lowering into shiko dachi. Good. Okay. Nare. Let's go back to the elbow. Good. So Taylor, see how your hand is down? Make everything in one line. Box it out, make it look nice and sharp. Good. Hey, pop, kick, punch, punch, double punch, press. Now, adding on, rear hand reaches as the hip turns. As you're stepping forward, kind of a rodeo Tetsui Gamanuchi to the palm, shift your body 45 degrees forward, both hands hitting the hollows of the hips, pivot to the rear with a double high block. Right hand higher than left hand. Now pull your weight into the back leg, setting into shiko dachi for the press. Nare. Well, it's okay. Carrying on, we're gonna go back to the beginning. Again, NiPiPo with the continuation all the way through to that double high block that we just added into that press. You'll see that press in shiko dachi is kind of a recurring theme in this kata. Okay, so toes are open, hands are folded. When you fold your hands for Maxo, try not to have your fingers laid apart. Your middle fingers should line up. So it's nice like a spear, right? Keep your elbows soft. So it creates like a frame. See it? There you go, that looks nice. Good, all right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, roke, sich, hach. I know Hanchi usually counts that as one. Ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi. Okay, adding on. Back to the front of the kata, you're gonna pop up with a high block. This is a 1 foot forward, 1 foot forward stance. Make sure the feet are both facing forward, slightly ahead of the other. So this should be the foot placement. Now you're gonna drop and throw a 1 knuckle punch. In this drop, you wanna box out the legs. So this is a 90-degree angle, and this is a 90-degree angle. As you're punching underneath the hand. So we have pop, drop, keeping the hand inside, open up. Good. Now we're gonna be turning and going into the crane section. So we're gonna go back and repeat what we just added. Nare. Kyotsuke. Re. So we're gonna repeat the section right now from the double high block. Okay, Taylor, this is gonna be you. So we're here. We're just working on our positioning with our Zen Kusadachi on this. So we're in a good Zen here, and we're going to drop into that shiko, Taylor. That's better. Now just shift. That is way better position. Good. So once again, now we're going to have our pop and our drop. Right? Pop to the front with the high block. Good. So shift everything now so your feet are both facing forward. Now, just drop. Good. And here we're looking for that box. Come up on the ball of your foot. Come up on the ball of your foot. Good. Box that stance. Good. So see how you're not quite able? You should be able to touch that knee on the ground. Aha. So it's too small. Move your front foot forward. See how it should be 90-degree angles. That's better. That's the position this should be in. This is a 1 knuckle punch. So your hand is like that. Over the top of it. Thumb facing towards the camera. Yep. Good. Now open up. Good. Here is where we're going to turn into back stance and do a double low block, Shuto style, up into the Pinyan 2 move. Set the hands, cup and saucer style, Pinyan 2 move. Good. Now coming up into Sotowasha Dachi, crane stance. Lift up the right leg. Good. Nare. So we're going to repeat that add-on. Stop it once again, and then we'll go back to do the rear side of the kata, but facing the camera before we start to add other sections. Kyotsuke.